You too. How you doing? It's your boy TA. It's been a long time. The boy been busy. Been working on myself, and just ain't had time for you two, y'all. But I do now. I do now. And I'm coming on to talk about what I've been doing, where I've been, and where I'm. Well, I ain't gonna speak on where I'm going yet, but yeah, I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna do all that while I'm pulling these leathers off of this truck so I can put my new ones on. But yeah, been a minute. Today is November 13th, 2025. I think it's been almost a year since I talked to y'all, and I hope that y'all been, blessed and highly favored and out here getting money, taking care of the family. I always pray for y'all. I still do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed. I just ain't, just ain't been up here. But yeah, like you see, pulling these letters off, man. I'm about to start with a new carrier. Um, I know a lot of people ask me, TA, you still with Mercer? I ain't with Mercer right now. I didn't leave because of the rates. I didn't leave because there wasn't no freight. I didn't leave because I did something bad. I left because I moved to Texas, and I just wanted to be local. That's what it was. I wanted to be local. I wanted to, try to lose some weight. I wanted to spend more time with my boys. They wanted to start football, so you know how it is. If you play football, you want to train your kids. So I took time. It while I was training them, I was training myself and trying to lose some weight. Um, and I left Mercer because of the family, man. The money was good, and I believe the money's still good. But I just needed more family time. I've been doing this now for 7 years, and 6 years, just always over the road. Angel went with me and stuff on the road for what, three of them. But we just felt like we weren't doing what we were supposed to be doing as parents. We were taking care of them, sending the money and stuff like that, but we just weren't giving them the FaceTime that they needed. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for my mama and her daddy, playing the role for us, being good parents and grandparents, taking care of them, going to school meetings and stuff, school dances. But me and Angel wanted that too. You know what I'm saying? So we just took this year of 2025. It was hard. Now I ain't gonna say it lie. We took the year of 2025 just to focus on them, and we had fun. But money wise and stuff, it was hard. We struggled a little bit. I ain't gonna say it lie to you. But we kept it with God. It all worked out. So yeah, that's the reason I left Mercer. Um, I miss it though. I ain't gonna say it lie to you. But then I've been trying to go back. 'Cause I was like, well, I can go back and maybe work like 1 or 2 weeks, get the big loads, run 1 or 2 weeks, and then take 2 weeks off. But I couldn't. Safety guy kept denying my application because I had an accident. I had two accidents since I've been there. In 2021, I backed into a car at one of the forklift places. Uh, Should have got beat, but I mean, I still did it. You know what I'm saying? I blew my horn, gave all the warnings, but um, I didn't see him back there. He was like directly behind the trailer. So I got the citation ticket, whatever you want to call it, for that. Then in 2024, I was at a forklift place, And I was trying to get in a spot because I parked at a lot of them overnight or whatever. Then I would go ahead and knock my forklifts and stuff, parking into a spot, and a line was low. I saw it, but I was like, I ain't going that far. But it caught the trailer, caught a little bit of the trailer when I was doing my pull up to get back straight or whatever, and I pulled the power line down. But with Mercer, he told me that that first accident had basically, it cleared something like 3 years or something like that. So I just had to wait for that to go off, and it goes off in February of 2026. So he told me I could come back then or whatever. And that's you know see what the market like, see if I can still run my forklifts and stuff, which I know I can, and what's going on in the world. I make a decision to go back or not. You know what I'm saying? But Mercer was good to me. I made a whole lot of money. Mercer, everything I got. First, I got everything I got because of God. You know what I'm saying? But second, it's because of Mercer. Mercer gave me this stuff, and I worked hard with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I made a lot of money at Mercer. I ain't never gonna knock Mercer. Mercer took care of me, my family, my kids, my mom, Angel mom. You know what I'm saying? Took care of my whole family. So I'm never gonna knock them. But I miss it though. I miss it. But yeah, so this year, 2025, I've been I ain't gonna say a lot to you. I've been jumping around. I wanted to get a local job, but the local jobs are hard to get. And then when I had interviews, they looked at my weight instead of like really like giving me a chance. You feel what I'm saying? Can't hit them for discrimination because I can't prove it really. You know what I'm saying? I know, but I can't prove it. But no, I didn't get no chance. And I wanted to work for companies like Cisco and U.S. Foods so I could still make a good living. You know me, I ain't scared of no work now. That's one thing I ain't scared of. I ain't scared of no work. If I gotta get back there and unload the whole trailer, see, they gonna do it. But they wouldn't give me a chance though. So I never got it. So I was still going to owner op companies. I went to one called Booker. I kind of liked them. I was just running around here in Texas, running reefer loads. Um, from Tyson's, where else? All the little cow plants. I can't even remember because I ain't done a lot of reefer. I was running reefer loads. Most of them were going from Hereford. It's like an hour from me, and I was just going to Laredo. I might go to El Paso. I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I stayed in Texas most of the time. I think I went to Kansas and Oklahoma one time. I think I went to Colorado. Yeah, I went to Colorado too one time. But basically, it was like regional reefer. And I was getting 73% of the load, 100% fuel charge. And they paid like Mercer, paid after every load. They were good. They were good. But you get to pick your own loads too. But then they would try to tell you, they wouldn't force you, but it's like they were forcing you. Because how they would word and stuff. Like, oh, why you going all the way here to get a load and stuff when we got something here? I won't want to get that load where you wanted me to get one from because it won't pay enough. It would go in the back of that trailer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be stupid me waste a day or two sitting in a dock for 12 hours for $1 and some change when I could dead head right up here dropping hook on both ends for $2.50. You know what I'm saying? No. So they had an attitude with me. I left them right then. I went home and left. Um, then I went to F2F, stayed there for a while. Then I went to PDP for the summer. Me and Angel had an account. Knew a guy that had an account. Um, Hold on. Me and Angel knew a guy Had an account in Colorado for the summer. I wanted to do it with F2F, but he wouldn't work with F2F Authority or whatever, which sucked. He wouldn't work with F2F Authority, and that sucked. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something about F2F. I've been to F2F 2 times. Or when I went to F2F when I first got this truck after Snyder. F2F is a good company. They is a good company. I know they had some times where they were shady and stuff like this. I don't know nothing about it. Just know what I be reading on Facebook. But they a good company. They really there to help you. Um, they'll um they'll do whatever they can to help you, man. They a good company. The people great. They don't talk to you any type of way. They always talk to you with respect. Um, they got loads. You know they use any load board, so it's loads. You can pull loads with them, but you know every now and then you'll run into the broker that don't want to mess with F2F because they've been played by other drivers with them and stuff like that. So that's how this case was. The only thing bad I can say about L2F is that how long I've been on this video? I don't want the video to be long, but only thing I can say bad about L2F is that I didn't like is that weekly pay. Like you got to work a week, say Monday through Sunday through Sunday through Saturday, and then you got to wait all the way till Friday to get paid. When I done been to companies that you get paid after the load, or you do a load, what Sunday to Saturday, and you might get paid, like Tuesday or Wednesday instead of waiting the whole week to get paid. I mean, that ain't no big factor. Cause if I had to go back to L2F, I would. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only thing I don't like about L2F. That and that some brokers don't want to deal with them. But that's the only problem. But yeah, so I went to after L2F, I went to a company called PDP. It's over here in Texas, a real good company too. Good people. Um, Small mom and pop company really. Think they only got about maybe I don't even know if they got over 100 trucks. But they good people. You can pull a reefer, you pull a flatbed, pull a dry van. But I had an account in Colorado I wanted to get on. It was doing the grocery stores for Safeway. So we went to them. I had my broker guy check them, and he said, yeah, he can work with them. So I went to him, got on with them. I like PDP. They paid after every load. And did that for the summer. Me and Angel worked for Safeway, pulled the Safeway trailers, went to the stores, unloaded the trailers, put the pallets by the shelves that they were going to be on, and then somebody, the night crew would come in and unload them. So we did that for a little minute. All summer, made some real good money for the summer. Um, then after PDP, I went to the stuff I'm peeling off now. I went to a guy that he hauls milk over here in Lubbock, Texas. Real good guy, but we bumped heads, and that milk is heavy, man. The tankers, I like it, but I ain't trying to run my truck head crazy, pulling 50,000 pounds of milk all week. You know what I'm saying? So and then we bumped heads about some stuff. Some stuff I did wrong, some stuff he did wrong, and I just won't feel it no more. You know what I'm saying? I had big plans with him. Me and Angel run team some next year and stuff. But like I said, it didn't work out. We bumped heads. I just feel like God did it for a reason. like I said, I ain't disrespecting. He ain't disrespecting me all crazy. But it ain't work out. So now I'm about to start with another company. I already been through orientation. I'm excited. This is a company I wanted to go with when I first started trucking. It's all I used to talk about and buy my truck and go work here. Got a lot of buddies here, a lot of YouTubers, uh, some some YouTube buddies or people that I talk to on YouTube. And then I got some buddies that, I can call on the phone and talk to. So I'm real excited about this. Just waiting on the trailer now. Like I said, I already been through orientation. Once I get a trailer, I'll let y'all know who it is. And I'll talk about orientation, which it's 1,000 videos that talk about orientation. You know what I'm saying? So just off of the facts I just gave y'all, a bunch of y'all probably already know who it is, who I'm going to. Like I said, I'm excited. I am excited. Orientation was good. I met some good people. And we just gonna see how it takes off. And like I said, I can go back to Mercer in February. So we just gonna see. We gonna see. Cause I really want to go back to Mercer. But if this company doing good or this carrier doing good, or I'm getting loads with this carrier, you never know, I might stay here. Yep. So yeah, how y'all been doing, man? In the comments, just let me know how y'all been doing. Where y'all at now? Um, how the market been for you? What you pulling? What kind of trailer you pulling? What you hauling? Yeah, let me know, man. I miss y'all. I seen some comments and stuff. I always wanted to get to it, man, but I really had to get off this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And just focus on my family. But I'm back. I'm back. Me and Angel is back. Matter of fact, Angel gonna start orientation like in December, right before Christmas. Cause she'll run some too. I don't know when. Just if I see a good load here and there and I can pick her up. But yeah, she gonna run some too. Yep. So yeah, I thank y'all. I really do thank y'all. Um, like I said, this video just letting y'all know why I love Mercer. Cause a lot of people still ask, "Are you there?" Like I said, it wasn't nothing bad about Mercer. I still got mad love for 'em. I'm ready to go back. If I could go back now, I would. Uh, yeah. So everything good, man. I didn't leave on no bad note. I didn't leave, like I said, I didn't leave because the freight was bad or anything. Um, everything was good. So now, if you got questions about Mercer, like I said, I ain't been there for a year, so I can't tell you nothing. I can talk about the past all day, but the past ain't the future, ain't the present. You know what I'm saying? And it might not, or it might be the future. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to know something about Mercer now, guys, that I watch, it's country. Yeah, I never met none of these guys in person, but I just like their videos. So I watch country. He's real informative. He lets you know what he's doing day by day, what he like, what he don't like. I like that about him. Um, and I watch Green Mile Logistics. I love watching him. He's real informative. Bad weeks, good weeks. He'll tell you he got an SFI truck. I don't know if Country got an SFI truck, but I know Green Mile got an SFI truck. Green Mile Logistics, and he really lets you know what's going on and stuff like that. I watch them two guys for Mercer now. Um, I still watch my boys too, but my boys ain't put no videos up, not that I seen. So yeah, I've just been watching them and seeing what's still going on. I talk to a couple people over there still every now and then when I can, and they still got it going. So I mean, if you're thinking about Mercer, man, hit up one of them. Ask them how it is. I like them boys. They give you the truth in their videos, so I know they'll give you the truth in the conversation. Um, yeah. So that's all for today. I'm gonna finish peeling these letters off. Like I said, I'm waiting on a trailer. Once I get a trailer, I'll let y'all know who I'm with. And y'all stay blessed. Keep your head up. Don't let this world get to you because we are stronger than anything in this world. That's what God made us. That's how God made us. We're stronger than anything in this world. You can push through anything. You can fight through anything. You just gotta keep your head up and keep believing. Keep the faith, y'all. And that's how we're gonna end it. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you next time. Deuces.